After unveiling the truth and their plan and a web created and strategy employed about bringing down I Am Marwa and the link I Am Marwa of very many numerous activities and stop him both locally and internationally. Are you there? Now they turned their guns blazing towards me. They directed their guns against me. Now they're attacking my personality. You know, the rules of the game or the rules of the thumb always term it or dictates that whenever you think somebody is alleging a serious allegation about you, the best you can do is not result into an insult, but you go and prove it wrong, or you go and unravel the truth about it. But this one is never done. You know, I've waited for the truth to come from you guys. I've waited for it, but I'm not seeing it. But all that you had to give, are you there, was just but an insult. You know, I had a number of issues that I highlighted about you creating militia. I had several issues that you guys were speaking to, of which I felt and I was acutely sure that you are speaking lies and you are spreading propagandas because of hatred. No. Let me start with the issue of militia. You talk of it and gesturing of it, saying that you haven't shown your people. And you have your people. Are you there? And you are leading a youth. Youth, Ernest being one of them, I Am Masubo being one of them. On your video, I Am Masubo was seen saying that it's just because they don't want a grudge. But there are very many ways you can deal with them. And you know very many ways. He even bragged saying that there are very many ways of killing a rat. And you are beating the drums of war. You know, you are supposed to come clean and saying what we meant by this statement was 1, 2, 3, 4. That one wasn't done. But the response was an insult of my personality. The issue number 3, because you are spreading propaganda and you are telling people en masse that the river was blocked and cut or diverted. I had to invoke the geography knowledge and I told you the river wasn't blocked or never diverted. And I told you the water that is coming is a stream from the water table from I Am Marwa's compound. Are you there? And the pipes that were placed was just to collect that water from the water table and take it to the clay bath. And I also challenge you that along the riverbank, are you there? The dikes were created, the gabions were created to always protect the land that which was being degraded by the soil erosion from waters along the riverbank. Now it is a safe place where people can walk. Are you there? What I expected of you is like, if I'm saying lies, because you are coming from that village, and you're bragging of it because you're a village man. You're bragging of it that I don't know Nyabohanze. Now, the expectation of you after I've unraveled the truth, you are to prove me wrong, which means you're supposed to take your camera, go to the river where you're alleging that there was blockage, where you're alleging there was diversion, and show us as you do your vlog. Stop doing the vlog along the bushes. Stop doing the vlogs along the road. Are you there? Or react. The best thing you ought to have done, you could have taken your precious time that you've lost, that you are speaking nonsense, to go and vlog about that river. Tell us that you see the river, how it has been blocked. You see the diversion. Because you know very well what you are saying are propagandas. Are you there? No river were blocked. No river were damaged. Are you there? If at all there were blockage, all the village could be flooded. But there is no flood that has been reported. You are just yapping. And that is just a mere gimmick for you to go viral, for you to achieve subscription, for you to get views. Are you there? This is what I expected for you. You know, I always love what we call the constructive criticism. the constructive reaction, not reaction full with emotional verbiage, full with I don't know what, full with the mucus in the head. You know, what you are saying defies all the laws of logic. You are illogical. You could do better. Guys, you can watch video below how they were insulting me going forward.
And there's a small, there's another male monkey somewhere. I can call him a male monkey because this male monkey, without talking about Miss, you know, he pretends to be a reactor. Yeah. I don't know he comes from which village. And I usually comment on his video and tell him, please, show us your comments. Show us your village. Not even comments, show us your village. Tell us where you come from. At least so that we can know. And he has known that when he talks about me, he always have views. As here, we are not talking because we need views. No. We are trying to rectify things for betterment of our village.
And you know, you are very far where you are talking from. Come at Nyabuhanse, talk from the ground.
And also,
how you go and sit for in a club or in somewhere in a hotel or in a place or in your home or in, I don't know where you sit, and then starting talking about people. For what?
I don't know, he's known as Zack.
Come here,
I don't know, his name is just like Zack. I don't know Zack who. You're not even my please. You usually come back and you watch my, always talking. He can use my video, the whole video, just putting
generate the view.
And he has noticed when he talks about the king, because I'm the king, he gets many views. But when he talks about those who he is trying to say, oh, now
he cannot get
nothing. So he's the king now. Because the king is the one whom you talk about.
And even right now, if you are lying, go and check a video that you are talking about Max One and Masubo. You can show that video and you see how many views you get because you talk the king.
Yes, and the good thing is that you are not in this village because...
So you will not give us a pressure because you don't know what is going on.
You don't know what is the ground saying, what he doesn't know even the direction.
So you can't even scare us because that you are talking, you don't have any proof.
Now because you know he's taking the picture, my picture, and another picture, coming uniting them in the screen, putting a title down there, and he keep on lamenting, making noise. But anyway, just continue because I'm giving, if that is what you can do. Because as here we are trying to make our village, like today, we are passing information.
And we are trying to cool the temper down because...
From that video, you could see the pains along their faces, coupled with jealousy, that are making them so vexed and livid. And now they are attacking me. Less to say, I am acutely sure that they always go to that bush where they do reaction. Mainly not react, but that is a place where they smoke bang and a place where they sniff drugs and do drug abuse, and a place where they do illicit drugs before they react. You know, if you look at their faces, there's a clear indication that these are the people who are hell-bent of speaking negatively and propaganda after taking or after abusing drugs. I'm acutely sure they're speaking right from Busa Den or after sniffing particular kind of weed. You know, this is their character and nature. And that's why what they're saying is full of insults instead of logics. Are you there? There's nothing they're talking about. All of their explanations and reasoning really tells how their intelligent quotient is. Emotional intelligence is null from them. Are you there? Even to the little bit, they have none. They don't have even a sense of belonging, of sense of awareness. So long as they speak in the name of reaction to get views, That is all about it is. It is all about competing for silly things about the kingship, about the leadership, or about the roadside leadership declaration. Are you there? About all these terms. When somebody call you so and so, you be happy. You know, you don't have to praise yourself. You don't have to praise yourself. Let other people do it for you. The same way people are praising A.M Marwa. He has paid no one to do so. People are just finding themselves praising A.M Marwa because what A.M Marwa is doing. The kind of fruits that A.M Marwa has planted to people. You have got nothing to show. The only thing you have to show is what? Insults after insults. This one is too stupid of you guys. Culture is a way of life of a particular community, but it is so dynamic. To mean, dynamism here means it changes from one community to another. So culture is never constant. With time, its value eroded, and we add other value addition, culture and tradition, which means the disdained cultures were dropped and new cultures were adopted along the way. You know, so whenever you are promoting your culture, Max 1, whenever you're promoting your culture in the village, also bear in mind that people also who are visiting your village also has got their own culture as well. So in the face of disparaging other people's culture, in promotion of yours sometimes might not be supreme. Somebody might just have to respect it, but you don't have to disparage other one's culture for them to respect yours. So it is of a mutual consent and a mutual agreement that now I'm aware of particular culture which I need to respect but not need to do it. You know, you cannot impose your culture on other people's culture. When people are bathing, they were not imposing their culture onto you. These people were bathing along the river. Are you there? So you want people to bathe with clothes. How many number of times have you seen people within your village bathing in that river naked? We've seen them. Now the visitor comes, do the same. You bring issue culture. If you are riddled in such kind of culture, and now you are doing what we call culture discrimination. That is a culture discrimination which should stop forthwith. Secondly, it must be known to you, and I know you are aware. If you are not aware, which means you haven't traveled, therefore, you must remain in the village. And your way of thinking and thoughts going forward must be archaic and barbaric in nature. The reasons why you haven't embraced that the world has evolved. And the way of life and dressing going forward has also evolved. Are you there? Such that even if you don't want to practice such kind of things, are you there? You need to embrace people doing such kind of things, such kind of dress. Are you there? But not to discriminate upon them. The kind and the nature you speaking about it or against it really shows that you still riddled in certain kind of taboo, certain kind of culture, which are so disdained and barbaric that were dropped long time ago. Lest we forget that the African culture, by then, people used to walk naked. Barely means we hardly had clothes. So your community and my community as well, because I'm African. Are you there? There were no clothes, which means our forefather walked barely naked. If you had a cow skin and hides, those are what they used as bed, they used as cloth, and they used to tie along their waist to protect their privacy. But when they squat, you could see everything hanging or dangling down there. Are you suggesting of the very sense of your traditional nature and being and being a traditionalist? Should we go back to that culture? Should we go back in an era of us donning hide skin as dresses and we walk naked? So what are you advocating for? What is your advocacy herein, Mr. Maxwan? You have to think well and you have to accept and embrace other people's cultures too, for yours also to be respected. I want to remind you, the coat you're wearing, because usually you don't own your coats. The coat wasn't an African attire. It was brought in by the colonizers and the West. So that's why you find ourselves putting on the cotton clothes, and we had to abandon the very, very culture and the way of dressings of African culture. Now we are donning this one. Should we not don the cloth? Or should you not even wear the coat you always put on? What are your advocacy hearing? Because we cannot understand you. You are speaking from the two sides of your mouth. You can't have your own cake and eat it at the same time. Choose a fight altogether. Watch the video below.
Exactly. When you go out there, we don't want even to mention the name. Yeah. When you go outside there, even if you're famous, even if you're the tigress of the village, try to be decent. Because we, your brothers, you are watching your videos. When you are twerking, they don't say to twerk. Twerking. When you are twerking, please have something that covers your body. Yes, we don't want to see your hips.
Don't show us what your mama gives you.
Yes, because those are your food for your husband and for
and your children.
Your children. So we are not interested. We are only interested in your prosperity, bringing things in the village, building the village. Exactly. We are not concerned about your sexy body, because everyone is sexy.
Yeah, everybody has what God created in him or her.
Very special.
Yeah,
very special.
And everybody knows the day that you realize that you have everything is the day that you are born, and the day that your sense got your common sense got read, and you knew yourself that you are a person and you are a woman or you are a man.
Exactly. And as you know, we don't hide anything. We iron things. You know, like ironing, we iron. We iron.
Yeah.
Yes, like these clothes we do iron. No. Now we are ironing.
And this is hot ironing.
Yes. Electrical iron. So we don't want to be ashamed watching your videos because you are walking naked.
Exactly.
You are showing your body parts to us, your brothers.
How?
Your fathers are in this village. Your moms are in this village.
Even including your family, your father, he's a pastor.
So please, please, we don't want such a thing to happen again. And this message, let it reach you. We love you so much, but we are not interested in seeing your body, because you always say that you are sex, you have sex body.
Even yes, you are going to do garden with those stupid things, wearing them.
Imagine.
When you are doing like this, you are doing like this. You are doing like this, you are patas like this. You are planting like this and you are naked. How?
You are doing what?
Like this.
Show you. Now you should stop these things for sure. And when we say this, you know, as you.
From that video, I can only deduce such kind of things. One, exposure is of essence to all these bushmen, particularly Maxwan, I am Asubo, and is Ernest. You know, these militias and the three musketeers must always keep themselves at breast with the current trends and the current way of life, to always embrace each other's culture going forward. So the bushmen are still riddled by archaic taboos and culture going forward, which they should have dropped long time ago. You know, the village life has already did them bad. They cannot even travel even 100 meters from their own village. Simply, they were made from village. They'll be from the village. I'm not saying village is bad, but the level of thinking is out of place. The level of deducing issues and reasoning, it's not at par. It is null and gibberish. You know, it's good for them to travel to places, interact with different people and nationality, to always diversify to other people's culture, respect it, obey it. Are you there? Talk it out, reason it out. You know, it is good for them to travel so that they can get well acquainted with other people's culture and innovations that are coming going forward. They do reaction as well and disparage anything good that A M QAROL is doing in the village. Now they are reacting on the truth and expose I did about them going forward. The hypocrisy is that they call for peace and unity after expose I did revealing their underdeeds and their dirty activities. But at the same time, they are still spreading hatred, still spreading lies, and they are even abusing me. They are even saying that they cannot do reaction because reaction are for ladies. Not forgetting what they are doing now, what they have been doing in the past. Max 1 has ever been reacting. That is a reaction going forward. Are you there? So this is a double speak. I'm against a double speak itself. That's why I was telling you the level of their reason sometimes is a worrisome. Instead of embarking into a constructive criticism, you find solace or you seek solace in insults. And I have got no issues down there.
The dressing code mandatory. The people of our village respect them because you've come. You know, when someone comes in your home, he doesn't know the bedroom where is it. He doesn't know where you store your things.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where you can even go and even bring what maybe you have in the house.
Yeah.
For the security purpose. So that person, when you welcome him in his house, now he pretends like he knows your home.
Everything.
He knows everything. That is what I do call in front.
Forward.
Yeah. And that is what you are against. For people from this village, let's be one thing. When we see things messing up, you know me, I usually say, I don't need it for me because I'm very comfortable. I'm going with the small subscribers I have. Yeah. And if maybe you're the first time, maybe you are seeing me in It's Ernest channel. My name is Max One from Kenya. I have also a YouTube channel. Yeah, you're gonna go check me there because you are doing a lot of things with my brothers here. Yeah. Yeah, and also my brother, it is Ernest, we are together, working together. You're gonna go check me there. So I was saying, I'm very comfortable with the subscribers that I have. I'm not complaining, actually. And me, I'm very open. Anyone who needs my help, I'm always ready to support that person.
You're gonna give him that support.
That he needs.
Yeah.
Me, what I want is for our community to grow. Now there's this one stupid monkey. I'm gonna say it's just a male stupid monkey known as Zack. I don't know Zack Senior. His name I don't know is Zack Senior. I don't know what. Yeah, he keeps on urinating on my head.
Zack Senior or Zack Junior? We don't know. It's Zack Noah.
Now let me tell you, even that name Senior, you're not supposed to be senior because
seniors don't act like you. How you act? Seniors act maturely.
This young fella just goes there. He's just a young boy, you know. He doesn't know what is life. He doesn't know what you are passing through this village because he has never been in this village.
Yeah.
He has never been in this village.
Have you seen here how they have done our river? Have you come here and seen how they have done our river?
I don't know that. That guy, he doesn't know the direction of the village. He only see the video that we do. He takes our video and just, you know, put it on the camera and just stay lamenting, you know, Max One is just being against someone. Max One is just against someone. He doesn't know anything with a voice. Yes, his voice is like a pussy. You know a pussy cat?
Meow.
Yeah.
Yes, the gentleman boy.
Yes, try to be a gentleman. Yeah, because if you want to try Max 1, you know, Max 1 is a big fish.
And if you want subscribers, come in this village.
Yes.
Don't hide
Another thing that I want to tell this small boy known as Zack Junior, Zack Senior, I don't know what. Don't try Max 1 because Max 1 is a big fish. Max 1 is a king. I saw you went there and said, oh, Max 1 is trying to give him, he's trying to crown himself a king. I'm a king, a small king. God is the king.
And then us.
And he created small kings like us here.
Yeah.
We are the son of the soil and we are protective here. So we are in this village.
And now we stand with the truth and we not corner.
Yes, now you small boy, you are not even in this village. You don't know what is happening here. Show them the way. Look, just show them.
Yeah.
To wrap this conversation forward, the only substantial results these three musketeers or bushmen can show the public is their stunted beards. Totally nothing to show. So stay away from YouTube if the heat is unbearable. Stay out of the kitchen if you cannot cook or if the heat or smoke it's so unbecoming. YouTube is not politics of deception where you are seeking handouts from politicians to pursue a perceived enemies, to vanquish him using militias, to vanquish him using propaganda, to vanquish him using gimmicks that are unwarranted for. You know, the sooner you realize it, the better for you guys. The better you can engage yourself in a constructive criticism. Small boys belong in the bush. You are boys. You are just small boys. I know the reason why you're referring me as a boys because you tag it on a tribal angle. You want me to take that direction? You are also boys. I know it will hurt you the most. You call me a boy because you are tagging it in a tribal angle. So the best I can do, I refer you the same. You are boys. Until next time, this is Senior Zack.